Toma. I don't watch a lot of movies lately. Cat, not cat. I don't know. You can keep going. Are you on mobile, Mel? Because that tends to happen when you're on mobile. I mean, it's Mel, so I'm just assuming you're on tiny internet. Oh, I spend lots of time on tiny internet. Hi, Skittle. Tiny internet is the name for watching Twitch on your phone. Not so much slow. Mobile internet just, like, gets delayed. Though apparently one of their priorities for this year is to work on improving mobile Twitch. Leg and sickle. Leg and sickle, that's my suggestion. It's like arm and hammer, but we change things. Oh man, that was an easy dodge. Read the open letter. The open letter for this year is pretty explicit. Like, one of their big goals is to improve the mobile app. Mel, why are we crop dusting things? Oh. To what redeems? Yeah, no, I know what you're up to, Mel. I'm guessing Skittle just wants it so that mobile Twitch can see cooldown timers on point redeems. Yeah, that'd be very nice. Just mobile Twitch. Did I say Twitter? There is a timer on desktop. Mobile just sees it exists or it doesn't exist. Ah, okay. Yeah, no, I use... So, if a point redeem has a cooldown, mobile Twitch will just show it as being in stock or out of stock. Oh, bloody hell. Ow, ow, ow! If you save this... Ooh. Yeah, no, this is a reset. You can searchable emote on mobile, just requires a workaround. So if you type, a colon to start, then you can start... You need to, like, you can only search from the front of an emote. You can't search any text. Yeah, it should be, but it isn't. The end goal should be that the way things work on desktop is the way they work on mobile. Why can I not hit anything? I mean, personally, I'd just like to be able to, like, update my panels on mobile. That's a me thing. The only reason sub-purchase prices are different mobile is because of the mobile developers getting their cut. Oh yeah, only being able to put 320 width is ridiculous. This is so minuscule. Boss number 2. Google also takes a cut, to be fair. Both of the mobile developers take a cut. I thought it was the same cut, but I don't know. I don't have an iPhone. In theory, I could, like, check things on the iPad, but step one to that is being not lazy. but I've gotten grumbled at for my not fandom of that movie. Okay. Bonkety bonk bonk bonk. Complaint A on Wonka is I don't like Chalamet as an actor. Complaint B is it still told a story I never cared about hearing. I like Wonka generally, I just don't like the Chalamet movie. It was an origin story that left out the most important part of the origin story to me. Well, second most important. They did cover where the Oompa Loompas come from. Original Willy Wonka, best Willy Wonka. Sorry. It's not even close either. I usually like Johnny Depp, but he's no Gene Wilder. By a country mile. Though if we're ranking the Wonkas, it's Wilder 1, Depp 2, Chalamet 3. And the gaps between 1 and 2 are the same as the gaps between 2 and 3 to me. I miss. Oops. Dearest of all my enemies, I have new toys to show you. I haven't watched Dune because I've never cared for Dune. I can't get into it. I've expressed repeatedly that my issue is that it spends a very, very, very long time to get anywhere. And by the time it gets anywhere, I'm bored and don't care about where it's going. Please don't make that hit me. But Chalamet's existence and it doesn't help. Proximity. Go off. You stop that? No thanks. Don't wanna. You guys might want to split up a little bit. Forget I have these.
Die, die, die! We go together!
Yosemite Mine. Go together. So they Frankensteined him. The guy who spent like the entire damn expansion plus trying to beat us up, Frankenstein still gets his butt kicked. Oh. Well. Okay. I got stuff. Take this. And exit.
Have you aught to say for yourself? For what you have done to our people? Your people?
Nope.
My people, he says. The precious lordling beloved by all come to confront the wicked witch. My parents taught me no better. They woke me from dawn to dusk like an ox or an ass or some other beast of burden. Until, that is, my brother spied a chance to transform the family fortunes.
There was some shithousery.
And so I was married to a vicious old drunk, who beat me as he pleased. And when I pleaded for help, I was told to grin and bear it. For the family, for him, for everyone's sake. They pretended not to notice, but they knew. They knew! What did it matter? I was nothing to them. Less than nothing. I wasn't of their flesh. I wasn't a fellow Domon. I wasn't even a person. I might just as well have been dead.
Yeah, this is the start of she's been through some shit storyline.
And so I was sold off yet again to pay.
Like, really telling what she's been through.
But this time, I found a way to live for myself. To survive. As a spy for the Empire. Oh, those were the days when the scales first fell from my eyes. No longer would I be a slave to my parents or my husband or the pleasure house. I would be free and receive due compensation. That would be enough, I thought. Until I saw a Doman in the road, beaten and broken. And my heart skipped a beat. Lying at my feet, groaning in agony, sobbing in despair, powerless, helpless, hopeless. A vision forever seared into my soul. Oh. There was nothing I would not do to feel that joy again. To bend this cruel, twisted world to my whims. Now, having borne witness to my life's work, have you aught to say to me? "'Twas kind of you to lend me your ear, my lord. But now it is time for us to conclude our little tete-a-tete with a final game of chance. Who shall stand, and who shall fall? Let the die be cast." This was her plan from the first, to bring the keep down on our heads.
Perhaps. Yes, he just cut a bullet in half.
I will remember your words. We must flee. Order our forces to withdraw.
Yeah, Yotsuyu is a very complicated character that is kind of... she's what makes it hard for me to decide how I feel about Stormblood generally.
Go, my lord!
Because I'm really kind of...
I cannot hold it forever!
I'm stuck on how I feel about her character arc. There's times when it's a draw on the story as a whole. And there's a time when I feel it's important to the story as a
Do
whole.
your duty! Deliver Lord Hien and the others to safety! Now! Forthwith! I shall manage on my own!
She's been through a lot, and it makes sense that she's messed up for it. But she's still a monster.
Gosetsu! No. No one leaves. Not you or anyone else.
No, her intent is bad. The outcome is bad. But it makes sense that she's got some issues.
"'Tis not this old friend cannot bear. Go now, all of you! The day is won, and the morrow beckons.
This isn't over.
Do not despair, my friend. Never before have I felt so alive. My eyes unclouded, my purpose clear. This is right.
I'm not going to answer that question, Mel, for a very specific reason. I know where she's going from here. Ask me again at the end of Stormblood.
You never failed us. Not once. You served my father faithfully, and I'm a better man for your guidance. And the Doma we built together shall be better for it too. Be proud, my friend. Be proud.
I am, Shun. More than you know.
Hien! Hien!
You cast the die. Gambling was never my vice.
Overwork was. And we fade to black with an implied death.
How merciful the gods that I should find you in time. Kasetsu? We must turn back now before it is too late.
Gonna hear a beep.
Eyes forward, Cyrano. That was his wish.
I will deliver you to safety. The others are waiting.
Doesn't really feel like much of a victory, does it? I see. I think this expansion does one of the better jobs of gut punching. And the more I play this game, the more I understand where the complaints about this expansion come from and why I don't agree with them. There's a point in the first expansion where the Scions of the Seventh Dawn have a stronghold. There's a point in the first expansion where Garleans infiltrate it and kill large swaths of people, and you think everyone. And you just come back to bodies littering the floor. So yeah, there's worse gut punching. Final Fantasy is fanciful stories of hope, of success, of heroism, and of triumph against all odds. Stormblood suffers in a lot of people's eyes because it's told a realer story. Sometimes you can do everything right and still lose. That is not failure. That is life. And yes, I'm using the quote from Star Trek because that is one of the most brilliant ways I've ever heard it said. You can do everything right and still lose. And Stormblood is one of the only times in the entirety of Final Fantasy where that happens. Where you do everything right and still lose. There's a lot of people that don't like that. And they let that filter out in their concepts of the story as a whole. It's a well-told story that's a little too real for some people. Thank you. The occupation is ended then. The people must be informed of our victory. But I will not simply give up Gosetsu for lost. Before all else, we must needs search the ruins. Allow me, my friends. The castle is still collapsing into the river and could easily drag you to their deaths. I can navigate the waters easily, without fear of drowning. Reasonable brother, you know he's right. Come, a word, if I may. My lord withdraws into himself, unable to turn his thoughts from the keep. He needs us now, more than ever. My friends, I am returned, so I am as far into the ruins as I could. Did you find him? Nay, lady. Naught remained of the keep for me to search. Undermined from below and shaken from above, the manner of collapse was most unusual. The floor beneath him gave way before the rest. Impossible that he could have been sent tumbling into the river. The water is thick with silt and debris. Despite my best efforts, I could not find him. I'm sorry. There's naught for which you should apologize. Thank you, Sorbonne, for taking it upon yourself to search. The castle is in ruins, and the people are eager to learn the fate of their nation. We leave at once. Are you sure, my lord? Day is one, and the morrow beckons. It falls to us to greet it. Going down to the docks to see if I can't get one of the Confederate ships to take us to the Enclave. Mayhap we should tell the others at the house to the feast to gather here? Magni and Sadu know naught of what happened in the castle. I will go and tell them. They fought valiantly with honor, Serena. I pray you tell them that as well. You too, my friend, were instrumental in this triumph. I must insist that you be present when we bring these tidings to my people. Was it a victory? Kick them out by tearing it down.